Hello, my name is Trish Schwenkler. Welcome to this ASEA overview. Redox biochemistry, or redox signaling, is one of the fastest growing areas of science in the world. There are multiple mainstream medical journals devoted to the study of redox signaling, and there have been over 8,000 studies on redox signaling that have been published in peer-reviewed scientific and medical journals. So what are these redox signaling molecules? This pink oval on your screen represents one of the 75 trillion cells that makes up your body. Every one of your cells is primarily made of salt and water. Every biochemical and electrochemical process takes place in your body in a medium of salt water. Your tears are salty, your sweat is salty. If you go into the hospital and they put an IV in your veins, it's primarily comprised of salt water. Now, inside of every one of your 75 trillion cells, there is something called the mitochondria. This is a little power plant, a little factory that produces energy. In fact, this is the essence of life. This is why you're breathing. This is why you're listening to this webinar, because every second of every minute of every day, every one of your 75 trillion cells is constantly producing energy. Now, in the process of producing energy, the mitochondria is also producing from salt and water two very important types of molecules called reductants and oxidants. When you shorten those words and put them together, we come up with redox. For a long time, scientists have known that these molecules were created inside of our cells, made from nothing more than salt and water. But they thought they were just waste products of the cell's production of energy. But scientists now know that these redox signaling molecules are absolutely foundational to cellular health. So when our 75 trillion cells are healthy, we are healthy too. The quality of our life truly is determined by the health of our cells. When our eye cells are healthy, we have healthy eyes. When our heart cells are healthy, we have healthy heart. When our muscle cells are healthy, we have healthy muscles, etc., etc., etc. But our cells are being damaged every second of every minute of every day. Our cells are being damaged by things like pollution and toxins that are in our air, in our water supply, poor food choices, food laced with preservatives, and things like that. Our cells are being attacked by bacteria and viruses. Even pharmaceutical drugs can damage our cells and damage our organs, which of course are made of cells. Sun can damage our skin cells, and just the everyday stress and wear and tear of daily living can damage our cells. If you cut or bruise or burn yourself, of course that also is cell damage. So these very important redox signaling molecules that are made inside of our body are critical to the repair, replace, healing process. Our body has billions of damaged cells that need to be repaired or replaced every single day, even more if you are sick or sore. And redox signaling molecules are fundamental to this process. Here's the problem. As we age, our cells become less efficient. In fact, this is the process of aging, the fact that our cells become less efficient, our cells slow down, they don't produce as much energy, and therefore they don't produce as many redox signaling molecules. So a brand new healthy baby has approximately 100% cellular efficiency, and their cells are producing lots and lots of these amazing redox signaling molecules. Little children seem to have boundless energy. They run around and play all day. They fall out of trees. They skin their knees. But then about age 14 or 15, most children start to slow down. They get a little bit more lethargic. They don't have quite as much energy. And I hate to tell you this, folks, but from there on, it's all downhill. We get older. We get tireder. We don't heal as quickly. Some people get sick. Some people get degenerative diseases. And by the time the average person is 70 years old, they're only functioning at about 10% cellular efficiency, and their cells are only making about 10% of the amount of molecules as they did when they were younger. Now, if we have a vitamin deficiency, we go to the store and we get some vitamins. If we have a mineral deficiency, we get online and we order some minerals. Before now, no one knew that they were deficient in redox signaling molecules, and even if they did know it, there was absolutely nothing that they could do about it. But a company called ASEA has developed a patented 3-step process. What ASEA does is they start with pristine salt water, essentially the same as is found inside of your cells. Step 2, ASEA takes the salt water and through a very complex, very technical, highly patented process, they break down the molecules into free floating atoms. They split apart the sodium and chloride, they split apart the hydrogen and oxygen atoms, and then the atoms are restructured into stabilized redox signaling molecules. Behind this ASEA breakthrough, there are 17 years of foundational research. Millions of dollars have been poured into this research. There are multiple U.S. and international patents. And what ASEA has been able to do for the very first time in history is they've been able to put redox signaling molecules in a bottle. This has been verified by third-party independent studies, the fact that there are trillions of redox signaling molecules inside of every bottle of ASEA. These molecules are native to the body. What this means is if you could take one of the 75 trillion cells that make up your body, if you could zip them open, squeeze them in a glass, and drink them, that's essentially what you'd be drinking with ASEA. ASEA has very low sodium content. Even though the beginning ingredients are salt and water, by the time the whole process is finished, one serving of ASEA is approximately equivalent in sodium content to eating 1 carrot. Nothing to worry about. ASEA has been shown to be safe for all tissues, organs, and systems of the body. ASEA has zero toxicity. It is safer to drink than a glass of water or even a bottle of bottled water. With every case of ASEA comes a spray bottle. You can spray ASEA in your eyes, on your skin. You can spray it where the sun shines and where the sun doesn't shine. And very importantly, since ASEA is native to the body, there is nothing in ASEA that's not already inside of your cells. There are absolutely no banned substances for athletes. ASEA empowers your cells to regain optimal efficiency. When your cells are functioning at optimal efficiency, your body's empowered to heal itself. How would you like your cells to function the way they did 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago? This is exactly what ASEA does for us. So ASEA has made the impossible possible. ASEA, again, empowers your 75 trillion cells to regain optimal efficiency. Please do not take for granted what you're hearing here today. ASEA is one of the most important scientific breakthroughs of our generation. Now, when people hear about ASEA, they try to fit it into a category that they're familiar with. Since this is a health supplement, people think, well, it must be a vitamin. Or maybe it's a mineral or an antioxidant. Maybe it's one of those exotic juices made from fruits and berries. Or, hey, I think I've heard about structured water. Maybe it's something like that. ASEA is none of these. ASEA is based on a completely new frontier of science, the science of redox biochemistry. ASEA goes beyond what any other supplement can do. And ASEA can do things that nothing else can do because ASEA contains things that nothing else contains. ASEA is the world's first and only redox signaling supplement, and there are only 2 places in the world that these redox signaling molecules exist. One is inside of living cells, and the other place is inside of every bottle of ASEA. The other thing that has been found about ASEA is that it is very, very important to the athletic community. Recently, in a major North American university, there have been double-blind placebo athletic studies that have shown significant results after only 7 days for athletes and non-athletes alike. What ASEA does is it mobilizes free fatty acids to be used as fuel. Now, this is significant for athletes. but it's also significant for every person on the planet that would like their body to be able to use essentially fat for energy. Also, this study showed a 29% increase in endurance in a mice study. Every athlete and every person on the planet can benefit from having more endurance and more stamina. So what we do at this point is we ask people in the audience to share their ASEA experiences. I usually ask everyone to raise their hand who has had a health benefit from ASEA, and then while their hands are up, I'll pick 5 to 8 people, and I will invite them to the front of the room, and then I will ask everyone to give these brave volunteers a hand. Everybody kind of laughs. The people come to the front of the room. What I do is I set my iPhone timer for 1 minute. I tell people you have approximately 1 minute to share your ASEA story. If the bell rings when you're talking, it doesn't mean you have to stop in the middle of a sentence, but it means it's time to wind down and let the others have a chance to share. This is the best way to share your ASEA story. This is what life was like before ASEA. This is what changed after I started using ASEA. This is how long it took me for me to notice a difference, and this is how much ASEA I was drinking. Also, please refrain from using any medical terms. We never talk about any diseases. We talk about having breathing challenges. We talk about having joint problems. We do not name the names of diseases ever when we are sharing our ASEA stories. So after hearing these stories, what if there was something that truly was different, a new health technology that was a category creator based on a new frontier of science? What if this difference was sustainable because of the multiple U.S. and international patents? What if this technology had no competition and no copycats? What if there was only one company in the world that you could get it from? And furthermore, what if this health technology had a huge advantage? New studies are showing that 100% of people get massive results in 7 days. Would that be exciting? Would that be something that you would want to know about? So as you have heard by the people who shared their stories, ASEA addresses 2 trillion-dollar markets: the health and wellness market. Anti-aging, health-conscious, health-challenged people can all benefit from ASEA, and probably most important, an ounce of prevention is worth a ton of cure. ASEA also addresses the trillion-dollar sports and athletic market: performance, endurance, recovery, repair. What could be more important and more exciting for an athlete who is wanting to win the gold medal or wanting to win the race? Now, what ASEA does is they manufacture their product, and like every other company, their goal is to get it to customers. So what many companies do is they spend massive amounts of money advertising. In fact, the pharmaceutical companies would be a good example of that. Lots of pharmaceutical commercials on television. Every time you pick up a magazine, there also are lots of pharmaceutical commercials. What ASEA has chosen to do is not to use any of these methods of advertising. What ASEA does is they take ASEA directly from the manufacturer to the customer through something we call relationship marketing. These days we are bombarded by advertisements every time you go online, every time you turn on TV, and so word of mouth is the most efficient form of advertising. Now, since ASEA doesn't spend any money on advertising per se, they said, let's create a compensation plan so that we can reward our marketing executives. Guess who ASEA's marketing executives are? All of us. Anyone who chooses to share ASEA with a friend or a neighbor or anyone else is an ASEA marketing executive. So ASEA's compensation plan pays every single week. You can earn fast profits. Some people just want to pay for their product. We can show you how to do that. Some people choose to earn a part-time income with ASEA. Some people choose to earn a full-time income with ASEA, and there definitely is a potential for a very big-time income with ASEA. There are 7 different ways to get paid in ASEA's compensation plan: retail profits, preferred customer bonuses, fast start bonuses, director bonuses, team commissions that cap out at $10,000 per week, 7-generation check match where you can earn virtually unlimited income, and our leadership pool, which is a type of profit sharing. We're not going to go into detail about the compensation plan today, but let me show how you can tap into the compensation plan. It all starts with you. Wherever you live in the world, you share ASEA with some people who share it with other people. Now, please raise your hand if you know someone who lives in another state, and please raise your hand if you know someone who lives in another country. Now, when you spread ASEA to people that you know and they spread it to people that they know, ASEA says, let's pay you a commission not just on the people that you shared ASEA with, but on the entire organization that you have created that over time truly can grow across the world. So our goal is to join hands with ASEA, lock arms, and attain worldwide distribution of ASEA while setting a new industry standard of professional principle-based management and the personal development of ASEA affiliated associates. With ASEA, you can leverage the power of global income. Even though you may not know someone in another country, someone that you know or someone that they know is sure to know someone in other countries who could benefit from knowing about ASEA. Now, with ASEA and with this business model, it's not just what you do, it's what you duplicate. So what most people do is they get paid for a 40-hour week, either through a salary or through hourly wage, and this is what we call trading time for money. Now in ASEA, let's look at what can happen. Let's say that you dedicate 1 hour per day to inviting people to take a look at ASEA and using a tool such as a website to educate them. Let's say that over time you find 3 people who'd like to join you, Jack, Jill, and Joe. And those 3 people find 3 people who also would like to spend an hour a day inviting people to take a look at ASEA and then educating them by using some sort of tool, like a website. And those people also find 3 people. Over time, you can create a scenario where you can get paid on a 40-hour day. This can even grow to where you can get paid for a 100-hour day or even a 1,000-hour day. So this is a very exciting business model that harnesses the power of leverage, which is always where true wealth is created. Zig Ziglar says you can have everything that you want if you just help enough other people get what they want. So I'd like to introduce you to our founder, Vertus Norton. Vertus Norton was the 3rd to the top executive in Kraft in the 90s when Kraft was a $35 billion company. Now when Vertus Norton was in his early 70s, he founded ASEA in 2009, one of the worst years ever in America's economic history. Why would a man who is set for life come out of retirement to start a network marketing company in the worst economic climate ever in American history except for the Great Depression? The reason is twofold. Number one, Vertus Norton deeply believes in the power of ASEA to transform and bless lives, and he believes that every person deserves to hear about ASEA. The second reason is that Vertus Norton is a very sophisticated, very educated businessman, and he knows that ASEA will be and will grow into a $1 billion+ company. So in 2010, ASEA grew organically. In 2011, ASEA doubled, and in 2012, ASEA doubled again. Now, many network marketing companies, when they start up, what they do is they look for network marketing professionals who have made a lot of money in the past, and they'll pay those people to come to their company or even to bring some of their organization with them. ASEA said from the very beginning, we are going to grow organically by virtue of the fact that this product helps people. And that's exactly what they have done. They have never paid a network marketing professional to join their team, nor have they ever given a network marketing professional a special place in the tree. So I really respect ASEA for doing that. And ASEA's future is very bright. You can see that if we simply double every year, we will become the billion-dollar company that our visionary founder forecasts that we will be. So timing is everything. It's a great time to join ASEA and to join our vision. Now, when you join ASEA, you are in business for yourself, but you are absolutely not by yourself. We have lots of tools for your success. We have 24/7 online presentations at amazingmolecules.com. So let's say you want to go home tonight and you want to share ASEA with your spouse or with your next door neighbor. You don't have to know everything that I've just told you. All you have to do is go to amazingmolecules.com. Now, we have local and regional meetings in some places. We also have daily training calls that you can access at chargeupcall.com. These calls are recorded. You can listen to them live, or you can listen to them over the course of the day. And you will find all of that information at chargeupcall.com. The other thing that ASEA has is complimentary fly-ins for experienced, successful network marketers, where ASEA will fly them into corporate headquarters so they can see if ASEA is right for them. If you know anyone who has been successful in a network marketing company in the past, and if you sponsor them into ASEA, this could change your financial future forever. So be sure to let us know if you know someone like this, and we will help you get them flown into Salt Lake City. So the only question is, where do you see yourself? Some people choose to build a national and a global team. They are very serious business builders. They understand the power of leverage. They understand having a company like ASEA with a different sustainable advantage. Other people choose to be part-time builders. They choose to help other people, and in the process of doing that, earn some welcome extra income. Many people come to our presentations primarily because they are looking for better health. And that's where I started 20 years ago when I entered the industry of network marketing. I didn't care about leveraged income at that point. I didn't care about global income. All I wanted to do was to improve my health. So wherever you see yourself, it's our job to support you and to help you get what you want now. And over time, you may evolve to a different level. So if you'd like to become a customer, you can purchase ASEA for retail prices or wholesale prices. The person who invited you to this presentation will show you how to do that. Please know that for our preferred customers, ASEA does offer a 30-day empty bottle money-back guarantee. Have you ever gone to a pharmacy when the friendly pharmacist said, if this prescription doesn't help you, bring it back within 30 days and we'll give you a complete refund? That has never happened, has it? But what ASEA says is get a case, do your own case study, see what happens for you. You have everything to gain and absolutely nothing to lose. If you'd like to become an associate, our enrollment fee is a one-time fee of $40. After you enroll or during time of enrollment, you're going to want to activate with an order. You can purchase one case of ASEA for $120. One case of ASEA consists of 4 32-ounce bottles, which our recommended daily dosage of 4 ounces is approximately enough for one person for 1 month. However, our most popular enrollment option, which is available at time of enrollment only, is our 4-case option, where you can get 4 cases of ASEA for $370. You will save $110, which is essentially equivalent to getting your 4th case for free. Then you're going to want to get on AutoShip so that you get ASEA sent to your doorstep every single month, become your own best customer, and then start sharing ASEA with others. Why would you want to invest in a 4-case package? I'm going to give you a few reasons for choosing to invest in 4 cases of ASEA. One reason is, even though studies show that 100% of people get results with ASEA in 7 days, some people feel that difference within 30 days and some people don't. What we find is approximately 50% of people will notice positive changes happening in their body. Now, you don't want to play Russian roulette with your health, and other people it takes longer. So we recommend that you make a 90 to 120 day commitment to ASEA, and your 4 cases of ASEA will give you enough product so that you can do a 120 day case study with yourself. Another reason to purchase 4 cases of ASEA is some people say, well, I need to see if this works for me. Well, even pharmaceutical companies never do case studies on just one person, do they? So if you get the 4-case order, you can then get ASEA to 3 other people that you know. And I guarantee you that if those people take 4 ounces of ASEA on a daily basis, that you will witness 1, 2, 3, or 4 miracles in those first 30 days, and you will know that ASEA is for real. Another scenario for ordering the 4 cases: 1 case for you, 1 case for your spouse or significant other, and 2 cases for revolving inventory. What you're going to find is oftentimes people want ASEA right now. So let's say they ordered their 4-case package. You can let them have one of your cases, and then when their 4-case order comes in, they can replace your case. So what I do at this point in time, I ask anyone who's platinum or above to come to the front of the room and share from a business point of view their professional background and why they chose to become involved with ASEA as a business. So in closing, who do you know that deserves to know about ASEA? What names or faces have flashed through your mind? There absolutely is nothing better than making a living while making a difference. Thank you very much for attending this webinar. The other thing that I like to do at the end of a presentation typically is to play one of our 7-minute videos. I like to play either the shortened metabolite video, or I like to play ASEA.info, or excuse me, I like to play ASEA.biz. It's essentially a shortened version of the Genesis video that talks about how ASEA evolved into the network marketing company that it is. I think these are very impactful to people, and you can download and embed them in your presentation and show them at the end of the presentation. Thank you very much. Have a great ASEA day.